morning. It is Monday. I know that. I always know what day it is. It is May in the year of our Lord 2025, but I don't know the actual date. I don't know if it's May 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. It's somewhere around there. But I did give up a long time ago on even keeping track of what I would call useless trivia, such as what is the date today? If I need to know the date, I can look at my iPhone, whatever. So it's just one less thing to worry about at this point in my life, or to be concerned about. I've been thinking a lot lately about a tool that I've been using maybe for almost 2 years. And it has become a go-to resource multiple times a day for any question that might come up, any project, any do-it-yourself thing, or something I need to fix around the house or whatever. It's a tool that I also use for vacation planning, and the tool is ChatGPT. And everything I just talked about, you can actually do with the free version. But I've used it for some major stuff. Last year, we wanted to do a trip to Liverpool to see all the Beatles stuff, and then after a few days there, go on down to London and see some shows in West End and stuff like that. I've been to London a number of times, but as far as going to Liverpool, I didn't know where to begin with planning that trip. I didn't know what were the highlights of Beatles history and locations to visit and all that stuff. And ChatGPT is just wonderful with planning stuff like that. You can just go in and start a conversation. And if you haven't used ChatGPT before, for me, it's much like I've just got a friend sitting across the table from me at a coffee shop, and I converse with that friend. And I say, hey, I'm thinking about a trip to Liverpool. We're really interested in the history of the Beatles and their roots in that area. But we don't know where to begin. We don't know what would be the highlights to see. What are the locations? Are there fees involved? Are there tours we should take? All those kind of questions. You can just ask ChatGPT and begin a two-way conversation. And ultimately, you can put that conversation down and come back to it a couple days later, whatever. So I had a conversation with ChatGPT over the course of about 2 months as we put together the trip to Liverpool and down to London, and took it to the level of detail where literally, you don't have to do this, but we flew into Manchester, and I knew exactly where to walk to get on a train. There was a 10-minute walk out of the Manchester airport, and I knew which train to get on to take us right down to Liverpool. I knew exactly what stop we should get off at. I researched what hotels would be best for the trip, and we ultimately stayed at a very nice hotel that was basically attached to the main train station in Liverpool, which I think was called Lime Street. And just an amazing tool. Right now, I'm using it to kind of put the finishing touches on a trip we're about to do to Italy and to Austria, and to make sure that I don't miss out on any cool locations that we definitely want to see. So ChatGPT, there's a free version, highly recommended. This morning I got my iced coffee, and I thought, well, let's drive up towards Truckee. Just go up there and see how things are looking in Truckee. I'm on 80 now, approaching Colfax, but as I look over on the other side of the freeway, the highway, there's some construction going on and really a lot of traffic backing up that I would have to encounter on my way back. So I've just modified my navigation. I'm going to get off up here at Colfax, take a little walk around, and then from Colfax, I think I can take a road down into maybe to get me into Marysville, Yuba City, somewhere over there, and then I'll come back down south from Marysville. So that's kind of the modified plan right now. Kind of cool I discovered maybe a year ago. Did you know you can charge your car for free at Amtrak stations? Kind of walking around Colfax, killing a little time, looking at the back of some of these buildings back here. Everything here looks abandoned, I guess it is. I can hear a freight train coming off in the distance, so I may be able to catch a little video of a train coming by here pretty soon. I got a big dog approaching me. He doesn't look friendly. I'm going to turn around. All right, we got a freight train coming up. I should be able to get some good video of this. Seems like no matter what time I come here, there's always a train coming by within 5 minutes of me getting here. Studied the maps and the traffic and everything. I think I'm going to leave Colfax here and drive down into Grass Valley. It's a cool little old gold rush town, and we'll go explore Grass Valley a little bit. It's only 13 miles over there from here, so should be a nice 20-25 minute drive.